What's up, digital trailblazers? Welcome to Simply Create. My name is Tristan and I empower content creators and small business owners to unleash their potential and achieve digital success. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my first coaching call consulting session. A little bit of backstory into this. This is my first time going into kind of like the coaching space. I have taught like vape tricks in the past and longboard dancing tricks in the past, but now I'm doing something that's a little bit different, content strategy. I want to empower content creators and small business owners with the tools that they need to have a successful online digital venture. I will say I was pretty nervous at first. I didn't think I was going to record this session, but after I was going and talking to Jeb within this conversation, I started to notice that I was really like passionate. I really love doing this and everything started to flow out really easily. I don't know how I was getting in my head, so I decided to turn on Streamlabs OBS and record the conversation. So we're going to be jumping into it a little bit later, but I promise you guys there's going to be a lot of nuggets of information in here. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hey man, appreciate the quick reply too. Man, out of pure excitement, man, I always dude, when I started doing this I started doing it on May 31st is when I took my first picture, and I went on a complete hunch and went to Target, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to tell a story out here this summer in Austin, Texas with the damn Polaroid. You don't get the same feeling, and then when I take the Polaroid, I always give it to the person, man, out of the kindness of my heart, because I like making people's day. And then on top of that, I'm raising awareness for nonprofits, and like everybody wants to bitch about the community about, oh, what's in there. I'm out here doing the shit y'all want to see. I'm being the change, damn it. I'm trying to change the world. I'm trying to change the community that I live in, and I've only been here for a year and a half. You know, so it's kind of cool, bro. It's fun. It really is fun, man. And yeah, I kind of want to spin off into some other things too. Never graduated high school. They're working on getting their GD, that are trying to get their shit straight, and they just need a little push. That's who my main person is. They won't even like respond to me, and I'm just like, okay, well, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
You know? So that's kind of another predicament that I'm in. So, but anyway, man, so what do you think, man? What's the next step?
Yeah, going back to the Instagram, I know how you like really like that aesthetic, and we can totally keep the Instagram aesthetic feed that you have going on. I enjoy it myself. What I do see, because like you have 2 reels that you posted, and those are actually really great. Those are great reels. And
I've actually got 3.
You got 3?
I got 3.
Okay.
Will you check out my best one? You haven't seen my best one yet. This is one that somebody sponsored me in. Not sponsored. They just put me in it. And like hooked me up on marketing. And the guy's name is Resolute Media. He's a badass videographer in Austin, and we know a bunch of the same people that are in the same bands, and we all did a charity concert, and he was there. And I took a picture of him, asking him, I was like, I bet nobody ever takes a picture of you. And he took that of me taking a picture and turned it into a fucking badass reel, man.
Nice.
So it's on my page, and if you go to that, Instagram, if you swipe over and you can see everything I've been tagged in.
Yeah.
Scroll down and you will see the reel of me holding.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
It's hard, bro. Watch that.
Oh, and it flies out, bro. What?
Yes, dude. It's too hard.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, that hit.
And it goes around the city of Austin and then goes back to the music and then ends with me handing him the Polaroid. That's my hardest reel right there.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Okay, yeah, but for reels, like, damn, that's sick. Damn. Okay, for the reels, you don't have to keep that on your main page. You can actually, you can take them off of your main page and have it like lie within the reels, because like I myself like to have that main feed aesthetic. It just like it's like it's very attractive. So like what I
remove from profile grid, you said?
Yeah, remove from profile grid. Like it'll still be in your reels tab, but it won't be on your main feed. And so
okay, good. Got these out of here. Good.
What I want you to kind of like see it like this: when people don't really like look at the main feed unless they tap over to your profile, right? And so like
right.
You don't have to like worry about how like consistently you're posting onto your main feed as much to attract people, because a lot of people, they're not like, they'll either see it when they're scrolling through Instagram, so like that is a time you can capitalize, but also a lot of people look at your Instagram profile kind of through the stories or reels. And so what we can do is like look at reels as a way to bring customers in or bring your audience in, and like and when they come over to your page, they come over and see your main feed, and it's just like a beautiful aesthetic main feed. But you're using the reels just to get people over to your profile, and you don't have to put it on your main feed. You're just bringing them over to your profile, and then they'll come and they'll see the pretty packaged brand identity that you have made for yourself, and that'll be like a little bit more like of an incentive for them to go follow you. Because now what I'm seeing with a lot of the Instagram accounts, you just like you can go over to their page, and it's kind of like it is like a little messy, and like it's okay to be messy, but now to stand out, like having that organization would help stand out, and your main feed page is definitely hitting that.
Oh, okay. Having everything organized, yeah. I'm totally rocking with you on that statement, man.
Yeah.
Everything's in line. It's all unison.
Yeah. So we can definitely, like, I would say capitalize on the reels, because like that's what's gonna bring the people in, but you don't have to post it on your main feed to kind of like defeat that aesthetic, and like still focus on your main feed. But with the reels, just think about like telling your story. Like you have great videos, like you have content, and just tell the story behind that content and put it out there, and like test. Like don't worry about what other people think. Just go out there and test until you find the formula that works best for you, and then work on that formula.
Man, how do I do that though? There's so many parts. Like, okay, for my reel, what I want to do is add every damn picture I've ever taken with this Polaroid. I'm sitting here looking at a stack probably 200 plus photos that a lot of y'all have never seen, and badass photos. And maybe not that many that you haven't seen, but regardless, I still got that many photos to upload. I want to upload every last one of those photos into a reel, but the only reel that I could find that'll fit that many photos is 31.
It's 31? Well, okay.
Yeah,
wait, how do you build your reels?
I got a template that was the right speed of the transition that I liked. Because some of those reels where you're uploading, like, say, for instance, a Polaroid picture like mine,
yeah,
the delay and the transition is too long, and I don't like sitting there spending the time, investing the time into editing like that template. So I found this one template that's like a millisecond before it swaps to the next photo, and it adds into my aesthetic because you don't get a chance to look at the pictures fast enough. You have to watch the reel 4 or 5 times to see if you've been basically featured in my reel.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know how to make that better. And when you talk about reels, are you talking about just adding to my story, or actually saving them to my page in a different area?
In the different area, like you see how like you got the main feed, and then over you got the reels, and then tagged. Yeah, everything lies within the reels tab. And so like with that template that you were talking about, I would say either rock with it, but also be mindful that like a lot of people's attention span's really short, and so it does help that your videos like really quick cuts. Like it's gonna definitely grab attention. And I see that you want to add in a lot of the photos to the video, and so like I would say like you're either gonna have to like sacrifice not having all of them, or like editing a video and then putting all of them within the video. But I do want to like shed light to like the attention spans being short in a way that you could possibly capitalize on still incorporating all the photos. Is like you can either use that template. I would actually advise to just like look at different CapCut templates or just different templates out there and build a story, like build like a series. So like you can do like one reel is going to be like photos 1 to 30, and then the next reel is going to be like 31 to 60.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, and so like you can just like, and then you can keep doing that throughout your journey, because you're always going to be taking photos. Yeah, you're always going to be taking photos, and so like it's going to be like never-ending content that you can easily like start capitalizing on, and like keep people consistently coming back, because like people want the consistency, and if that's easy for you to like keep making, like why not do it, you know?
I have, dude. You're actually speaking a lot of, and now I'm starting to kind of like realize, okay, hey man, this dude has done this before, because those reels honestly have brought more traffic to my page than any of my Polaroids. Now this isn't a lot to most people, but it is to me. I've had 588 people tap into this one reel, and my insights on this are I reached 417 non-followers, and 107 of my followers are rocking with me. I had 3 shares, 3 bookmarks, 2 comments, 35 likes, and 588 plays. The average watch time was 4 seconds, but the overall watch time for one reel, the one that wasn't even my favorite, was 45 minutes and 28 seconds.
Ooh,
so, I'm rocking with that. For a 4-second video?
Yeah. Take that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, compared to somebody else, but I believe in it. And my ultimate in-game goal, dream with this is literally to travel around and take pictures of people at badass events and raise money for charity, and then somehow transition it into where I'm doing what I really want to do, which is interview people, man.
Interview people.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do some type of podcast. I'll rent a podcast studio here. They have sound engineers that'll do all that shit for you.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's just it's a big, hairy, audacious goal, and it doesn't make any sense. But
no, it's there for a reason. It's in your head for a reason.
I don't know why, man. I've got like an entire notepad full of probably about 100 different ideas that I want to do with it. And really, if you want me to share something really personal with you, man, I really want to get one of my fucking Polaroids on one of these billboards in Austin.
Oh, that would be sick.
And I want to be standing in front of it with my Polaroid, and I want to tell people anything is possible. Damn it. That's my main goal this whole time.
Hey, we can do that.
I'm gonna get on a fucking billboard, and I'm gonna stand up there with my camera.
Hell yeah!
That picture, bro. That is what I want to do.
Can I take a picture of you doing that?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Hell yeah! Hey, and you know what? Hey, it's only delusional if you believe it. It's not delusional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you really deep down believe that you can do anything out here, whatever's selling your body, you can. Everything I've set my mind to, I've done.
Hell yeah,
it's possible out here, bro, and that's for you too.
Yes.
That's for me, man. That's for everybody. But you really gotta believe that shit. And it's not delirious. It's not crazy, and it's not delirious if you believe it. And that's been my mentality for like the last 10 years, man.
Nice.
So, yeah, man, I was working in a steel mill for 10 years, getting my back broken, doing manual labor. Working in departments that were 120 plus degrees for 10 years. And I said, something's got to change. What's the problem? How do I solve it? Went back to school, working 72 hours a week, online, got my bachelor's degree, and now I'm here.
Now you're here.
This is my reality, man.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So, anyway, sorry, man. I'm really passionate about this stuff, and I also kind of want to go into motivational speaking, but we'll leave that goal for another time, man. I'm going to focus on this for now because this is kind of like a hobby to me. And I'm going through a divorce right now, so this has kind of been like a huge outlet for me.
That's good, man.
To kind of give back to the community and let the community uplift me. A lot of y'all, you're the first person I've ever told that I've interacted with this Polaroid. So a lot of people don't know, man, y'all are uplifting me and inspiring me to keep going and getting through this. Y'all are really helping me through this shit.
It's a cycle that keeps on giving, man. That's beautiful.
So, sorry, man. I know I talk a lot, but I'm really passionate about this. So
I'm here for you, bro.
I'll give you a chance to talk.
Okay, you're good. Yeah, so it seems like we got like a little strategy going on for Instagram. I do want to point out, you were talking about the links.
Links, what do you mean? Yeah, the links on my bio page. If you see, you'll see give.found.com. That's and you can see 2 others. It's basically like a back to school drive, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Central Texas, and then another Foundation Communities link, just kind of like telling you about what it is and what they do.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I get all my donations from. I just tell them to check the link.
Okay. And I know that you talked about you like to see the like analytics within like your links, correct?
Yeah, I want to see how many people are clicking on the damn link.
Yeah, okay.
My spiel, bro, is like 2 minutes, and I tell people real quick, and you can tell if they're like gonna rock with it or not. And I'm like, there's been maybe 30 clicks on the link, And I've raised like maybe $330.
Yeah, let's get some analytics on there. There's this thing called Linktree. I don't know if you've ever heard of Linktree. I use it myself. It's on my profile. You can get on the Linktree. It's free, easy to sign up. And what it does is it's pretty much one link that fits many different links. Like it had,
Wow.
yeah, like nested. So pretty much kind of like what you have going on, because it says that you have like 3 links on here. But it kind of like keeps it organized. You can have like your own tag in there, like it'll be like a Linktree / Polaroid.ATX, for example.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
See,
and
man, I don't know that these tools exist.
yeah,
I
they're
really
important.
You're putting me on game right now, man. I don't know any of this, man.
Yeah, let's raise you up, bro.
Hey, man, I need you to be my marketing manager. I need you to get us to the top, man.
Dude, say less. We're doing it right now.
Hey, and bring your girlfriend with us, too.
To the top.
I'll bring her to the top, man. 'Cause
Hell yeah.
For real, I like it. There's somebody that's charismatic enough to do this shit, it's me.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, you got the voice, dude. I can see it. You're
Oh,
authentic
man,
as
just
fuck.
me living in Austin with a country accent. You know how many friends I make? I got 2 followers, 2 girls from the Toyota dealership just from talking. I was like, okay, y'all like the accent? Go ahead and hop on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about doing OnlyFans audio, though.
Audio,
You know what I'm
though.
saying?
Interesting.
So,
Okay.
like, Monday morning, when you need that lift me up, I'm going to do that, but it's going to be a $3.99 fee. Friday, Saturday night, you get ready to go out with your boys, take your girl out for a nice date. I'm going to hype you up.
I'm gonna hype
That's
you
gonna
up.
be $5.99. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just joking about that, but I would also honestly like to go into comedy too. I don't know if you can make all this happen, man.
No, we can. I would just advise, let's start right here at Polaroid.ATX, and then we can build over there. I'd say that for sure. Like I see a path where you can take, and as long as we hit the steps, we got it.
Man, come on, bro. Let's do this, man.
Yeah, so with Linktree, what I really like about it myself is like you can actually see how many times people click on an individual link within that link.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's what I need right there.
Yeah,
That's the meat and
you
potatoes.
would really like that. I know you would like that. So then you
That's the
can,
meat and potatoes right there.
yeah, you can see if people are going to actually, like, if they're actually going to your donations or not, and so you can like start to tune and see like where people are going. Even and like I was thinking too, like, you can even like just have it to where people just donate to your Ko-fi, and then you can just say like a percentage of the proceeds from that donation to your Ko-fi goes to your film, and the donation to like the charities. You know what I mean? And so like
Yes, man.
that will be like a way for people to help you out as well. And I wouldn't even like necessarily like kind of push it onto them, because we don't like, people don't like to be like really sold to as much nowadays.
Yeah, right.
And so,
no,
like,
they don't. Not everybody's receptive to what I do. Trust me.
Yeah.
Not everybody's like, oh yeah, hell yeah. No, a lot of people are. Not a lot of people, but some people. A handful have
Nice.
been. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like, but you can attract them, which is the beautiful part. And so like,
Okay.
what we do is just like, let me see, your bio. Yes, your bio. You just optimize a bio, and like let people know that you have like a Ko-fi that you donate to charity through your Ko-fi, and if they want to support you with your film and your adventures, that you have a Ko-fi. If you just like let people know, like kind of nonchalantly over there, and you can post that in your stories too every once in a while to to remind people and let people know.
Plugging it in. Not every store, but maybe one every, however many. Yeah.
Yeah, you can honestly do one a day. It just depends on how many times you post to your story, because you don't want to just like have one post each day, and it's just that post.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to bring value to people through your story, and then just sprinkle it in there.
Did you ever experience solid feedback too? By the way, did you ever experience posting too much and losing some of your followers?
I feel like possibly I didn't check my analytics as much. I have had people talk to me that it has like made them feel a little weird, but like you gotta, like, in my opinion, you just gotta test it and see, because like it works for some people and it doesn't work for other people, and like you just gotta experience it yourself. Yeah.
My analytics demographics right now for my age group and the male to female ratio, the male to female ratio that's tapping into my page right now is a mind-boggling, like 51 to 49%. And so 51% of males are on my page, 49% are females. Biggest age group that I'm tapping into is 25 to like 37. That is like 40% of my, like, who rocks with everything I do. And I've tapped in to the 18 to 25 year olds, which from a marketing standpoint would be like the ideal, the youngsters.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, that's like 20%. So like the young kids are kind of rock with me, but that's kind of where I get a lot of my age group from that.
A lot of your age group.
Yeah, so, you know, like 25 to 36.
That's good.
But most of my crowd is in Austin, and then I've got some people from the Philippines and India that like to get on my page. So
I'm half Filipino.
You know, what's that?
I'm half Filipino.
Oh, are you? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you're part of my analytics.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Do you have like on your Polaroids? I don't know exactly how the system works. Are you able to like find a way to get your @ on there when you give the photos?
What do you mean?
So like.
Oh, like on the photo? Yeah, I sign it on the back and then sign my name.
Okay, bet. Okay, yeah.
But I've thought of different ways of how to plug that in, but I also don't want to ruin the person's picture because they may want to blow it up or something. Sometimes I've been like, all right, okay, I'm just going to sign this on the front just to make sure that they, you know who it is that took it. Because, bro, honestly, I've taken 3 pictures of 3 different celebrity comedians outside of the mothership over different points in time. And I fucked the picture up like I fucked it up with you with the lighting, and they all turned out pitch black. And these are 3 banging photos. These are 3 bangers. And they screwed up. Or I took one of somebody that turned out good who's a famous comedian, and I told him to upload it and tag me, and he never did. So now it's just out there.
Now it's just out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta.
Happened to me about 60 times, bro.
Yeah, dude. You gotta get your brand out there, like, cause you gotta also think about it like even more longevity term. Like when you do have your name on this picture and you give it to somebody, this person now has a story that they can tell to other people, and like if your name, if your brand is like kind of on that photo and they're sharing this photo with their friends or talking about it. Like, at least their friends will be able to see your brand. If they were interested as well, they can go and tap into it.
And tap in, yeah.
Yeah, and if, like...
you think I need to start putting it on the front of every photo?
Yeah, dude, I'd say fuck it, man. Like, don't even think about it as ruining it. Think about it as just adding value to it. Like, find a way to just make it pretty. Like, you don't even have to, like, sign it. Like, maybe if we can find a way to get it onto your film beforehand. I don't know if you're able to do that, but...
No. I thought about that. But the way the process works on some nerdy shit is as soon as the picture is taken, the button is snapped, there's a chemical on that photo that's rolled out evenly and distributed over a very short amount of time. And you have to take that phone or that picture and put it into a really dark place for 5 minutes. Like, I'm sure there's a way I could get in there and do it. And I'm willing to test out 8 photos. I'm willing to burn $20 to try it out. I think I could try it out.
Can I pitch another thing too that I just thought about?
Yeah, for sure.
This can also capitalize on you making money in a different way as well. If you want to try this way out, maybe even possibly creating a sticker with your
like a barcode or a sticker.
A sticker, like a cool, creative, fun sticker that you can either give it to them at that same time, or like just quickly slap that sticker onto the photo and just give it to them. And
no, it's a slap every day because I'm the dude that'll do it right in front of your face.
Yeah.
So you have a good day, man. Check me out, rock with me, add me,
tag
me.
And I would say
if
do
you're not
that.
Gonna tag me, the shit's gonna be on your picture forever anyway. So.
And if you make if you're able to have a beautiful creative design on that sticker that really attracts people, that will entice them to look at your brand even more. And then you can also capitalize on that to just like sell digital downloads on like Etsy marketplace or something else. Like you can tap into different markets. Yeah, dude,
Dude,
like,
you're locked in for real, man.
yeah,
Dude,
dude.
some of the shit that you're saying, like, I totally understand. I'm on the same wavelength. I'm just like, how the fuck does he know all this, man?
I've been through a lot, man. It's just,
Damn.
yeah,
Did you learn all this shit on your own? Or
yeah,
like,
yeah. It's like, I mean, I do like listen to other people, but like I do experience a lot of this stuff by myself and like test. Like, I'm
Mhm.
like one to kind of like experience it and see what happens. And like I got a lot of ridicule. Like a lot of people just, I don't know, a lot. It's just so weird, man. But I put myself out there and I'm here to help people. And I
yeah,
guess,
man, all you're doing, you made yourself vulnerable, man.
yeah,
Which a lot of people don't want to do, man. Because when you make yourself vulnerable, you put yourself out there for risk and failure and shame and making yourself look stupid. But really, the people that make themselves vulnerable at the end of the day are really the strongest minded, strongest hearted people. Because that's the same thing I'm doing, just like you did and like you're doing now. You just
yeah,
make yourself vulnerable, man. You didn't know how this call was going to go.
nope.
So, yeah, man, hell yeah. Man, I'm rocking with this, man. So the sticker idea.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that's a fucking genius. That's outside the box.
Yeah, like that's something like we can totally play with. Like there's different avenues that we can try, you know. And
Hey, bro, I'm dead serious, man. After talking to you, man, this shit has completely changed my scope of things. Of like, okay, there may be somebody that rocks with me here that can help me get this to the next level, man. Because, dude, I get contacted by scammers so much, and I'm like a people-reading person. I can read people like a freaking bloodhound. I snoop it out. If you're on drugs, I'll snoop it out. If you're fake, I'll snoop it. Like, I am a very genuine person, and I've been around a lot of different personalities in my upbringing and my life. I can tell who's genuine and real, man. I like you, man, and I think you got a lot of good things to bring to the table, man. I need you to get me to the top.
got you, man.
I need you to bring a jacket too, man. It's cold up here.
Ah, say less.
I'm dead here. Bring that North Face bubble jacket, man. 'Cause it's, and wear some long johns underneath, man, because it's real cold up here.
Say less, man. I need to get a North Face jacket. I haven't owned one yet.
Hey, how hard would that be? Me standing up in front of a billboard with a North Face bubble jacket.
Oh, that'd be sick, man.
With
Hell
the
yeah.
picture behind me.
Yeah, dude.
I want to get out and create, Austin. And I want to have my Polaroid taking a picture of you taking a picture of me.
Yes.
With my thumbs pointing behind me.
I'm down for it, man.
I know that shit sounds crazy. I know it does. And I've told people that. And they looked at me like I was a fucking psycho. But bet. In time, it will happen.
Yes. No, I'm here for it, man. I'm
you
here
know what
for
I'm
it.
saying? I think you can get me to the top, man. I really do, bro.
Yeah. But there's so many different things. Let's focus right there and like hit it. If you ever want to, you go to the domain a lot, right?
That is one of my stomping grounds, man. That's where I met a lot of people, and they like all the bars kind of like rock with me there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man. So I'm 10 minutes away.
Hey, same here. I go to the domain a lot just to skate. And if you ever want to meet out over there, we can talk a little bit more and plan out a little bit more. I can bring my laptop and show you a few things too.
Yeah, I'll bring my MacBook too, and I also make trap beats too.
Oh, bet, dude. I rap. Or I write songs.
Dude.
I write music, yeah.
Bro, okay, rock with me on this. Answer me this question.
Heard.
This is one thing I thought of last night. I need an entrepreneurial mindset because at the end of the day, that's all both of us are. We're marketing geniuses. We're good with people, and we know how to tap in, and we're entrepreneurs. So at the end of the day, I'm thinking, so I've got MacBook Pro, Logic Pro X, 4K monitor here. I got the Akai MPK Mini 2 keyboard up here sampling shit up. I'm on that trap, the Memphis rap, but I'm also into a bunch of different stuff. I'm thinking last night, I'm like, when's the last time I used that mug? I'm looking over at it, and I'm thinking about all the beats I made and all the times it's helped me through. I'm like, yeah, but what about that 14-year-old kid? What about that 14-year-old kid that was like, man, I want to get into beats. I wish I had something like that.
Yeah, I
and
feel
I'm
that.
thinking about tagging everybody, all the rappers from Memphis, on my page, all the awesome musicians, and doing a story that says, tell me what you would do with this and why I should give it to you and it's yours. And until somebody tells me a story that moves me, it's staying in my household. Until somebody tells me what they really want to do with it and they share with me and they're vulnerable with me and they tell me, hey, man, I got this kid I want to reach out to all the rappers and musicians I know in Memphis and in Austin and say, give me the youngest cat that you see potential in.
Yeah.
That wants to make beats, and I will donate this right now. I will let this go, and I'll cry when I let it go, but I'll know it's going to someone. But I got to know that somebody's really going to use this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I totally understand.
What do you think about? What are your thoughts about everything I'm just saying?
I
think it's crazy or stupid or?
No, I think that's really good because me as an artist myself, like I recently got into making, like I write my music and it helps me with my shadow work to see like the areas of myself. It just helps me learn more about myself. And so like
yeah, sure.
I find my beats on YouTube and like they're not like necessarily like they're labeled as free, but I still have to like.
Bro, I'll send you every one of my beats I got, no charge. I'll send them to you for free right now. After we get off the phone, I'll send you an iCloud link.
Mm-hmm.
That's me being vulnerable right there, man. Some of that shit is trash. Some of that shit is fucking garbage. Some of that shit's kind of bumping though. And if you could take a piece or a sound effect or a clip or sample and re-chop it and resample it, I don't know what music programs use. I'll send you all those motherfuckers. I don't care. I got DBZ samples in there, Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo's theme. I got all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So after we get off the phone, send me a text. Remind me. I'll do that.
Yeah,
well, how long you been rapping, man?
I started probably like 8 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it like for a long time I told myself I couldn't rap, and like I was just thinking about it differently, and I just started writing one day, and it was like really healing, and I just kept doing it.
I swear to God, it is, bro.
Yeah.
All that stuff I told you I wrote, that shit saved my life.
Oh yeah, you're doing poetry.
Middle school and high school, yeah, bro. I got all that vibe right there of writing. If you can get tapped in and tuned into that, and put on a fucking pair of headphones and do your thing, that right there is like keeping a journal. And it's a skill set, man. It really helps you get in tune with your spirit, man. But you can't force yourself to write. And when you write, I tell you this, as a writer myself, so I've had a couple of my things published before, a few poems. Don't ever write to somebody else, man. Write to you, man. Don't ever write like somebody else is going to be reading it or what they... No, F all that, man. You ain't going to get in trouble for anything. Just write down your words, man. Mm-hmm. And when you run into writer's block, take a break.
Take a break, yeah.
Take a break because you're trying too much, man. You're trying too hard.
Yeah, the other day I tried to like write something and nothing was coming out, and I was like, no, I gotta just stop. I'm like forcing too much and it just didn't feel good. It didn't
Welcome
feel right.
to writer's block, man.
Yeah.
You're just like, what the fuck? I was doing this shit yesterday.
Yeah, I was feeling the vibe a second ago. What happened?
And now I'm balling all my shit up and shooting in the trash can. I would tell you, always keep your stuff too, man, because I came to a point in my time to where I was like, man, I got too many poems that made me too vulnerable out here. I'm just going to burn all these, man. And I came close to just burning all of them and throwing them away. And I was like, no, I can't do that to myself, man, because what you'll realize is a couple of years from now or a few years from now, if you get into a bind or you get into a bad situation and you think, man, how did I make it through? Boom. And you start reading some of your shit. You'll come across some shit. You go, oh, this is kind of hard. You know,
you're like, damn.
You know, so you just gotta keep doing it, man. I'll send you all my beats, man. I don't care.
But all right.
So
one more thing. I do remember you were talking about a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, a scavenger hunt. So are you talking about the rules and stuff that I set out?
Dude, you can capitalize on that and make that like. You can do that like as a weekly thing for your Instagram or a daily thing, however you want to structure it. You can also structure that as one of your reels that brings people in, because that would make.
I need to make a note of that.
Yeah, this would make people go crazy. I myself think scavenger hunts are fucking dope, and like if you're able to nurture and build an audience behind this, like at the domain, and you just talk. There's so many people at the domain, man. You just talk to them and tell them about the scavenger hunt. Or just let them know.
I a fucking Polaroid on y'all's ass a while back.
yeah, and just
fucking a picture with a rule and said, "Come find me."
Come find me, and like that's all you got to do is just a little story on your reels, and just leave it there, and just keep being consistent with that, and you'll.
I'm typing this up. I'm taking notes right now.
You'll be gravy, man. Like, you have these things that you can like set as like little like segments, like segment episodes, or like your brand segmenting. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but
No, you are. When you say that, not to jump in here, but I have to. When I like interrupt and stuff, it's all out of curiosity. I'm not trying to be rude.
No, you're good.
It's
I
all
understand.
like
Yeah.
I'm like that curious in a conversation. So when you say segment it, like, are you talking like if I'm going out somewhere randomly, like uploading a reel or a video of me saying like, hey, this is where I'm heading, or this is when you talk about telling a story, are you talking about me voicing over the story, or are you talking about just doing everything?
No, so like the whole story aspect, like you can make it this a reel, and you don't even have to talk about it. You can do text. The whole thing is like you got to structure the post into a story, like having a beginning, middle, and end. And so
Okay.
you can start with like piquing curiosity to people, being like hey, we got this scavenger hunt going on, and people are like, oh snap, there's a scavenger hunt going on at the domain. And like you gotta like keep reeling them into the story, like letting them know like kind of like what's happening.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
at the end you just leave them with the call to action and being like, it's somewhere at the domain, you got to go find it. And like that'll just like get people a little bit more interested.
Yeah, dude, and that's what I want to do. That's
Yeah.
what I want to do.
Yeah, you just play
I've
with
had
that.
2 people find my photos and tag me and start following me.
Yup.
Well, I've actually had like 3 or 4 people find my photos, but I've also hidden them out there, and I've got like 26 rules now, and only 3 people have posted them. So are they still out there? Or
Are you
have they been found?
you're posting those too, correct?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, but yeah, dude, yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. Just don't stop. Just keep that going too.
Yeah, so what I do with photos that mess up, or maybe like even some of my best photos that I've got, I'll still make rules out of them, and I like part ways with them and let them go.
Oh, I like that.
It's
Yeah.
kind of tough, man. It really is. But
Yeah, it's like letting go, man. Like that's deep.
it is, man.
It's
It's
deep.
but I don't want to stay in the bar scene all the time. Like, you know, it's easy because everyone's, oh yeah, I want a Polaroid, blah blah. And when people request Polaroids for me, I'm like, I like to get stuff candid in the moment.
Oh,
Like, you know,
I have an idea.
go ahead.
If you want to do this one time together and get the ball rolling, I used to go to Zilker Park a lot.
Zilker. Oh,
yeah.
perfect spot.
Perfect, because like there's so many people that go out there. They're out there with their friends. They're out there having picnics, having a good time. You know, enjoying themselves. And
I
like,
need to give Zilker some love too,
dude,
man. I hadn't pulled up on them.
there's a lot of people out there. I would love to go out there with you sometime.
Let's go out there and shoot, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'll fucking down. I'll get some background behind the scenes footage for your reels, your stories,
Hey, dude,
get you
let's
started.
go.
Yeah, you down for
Hey,
this?
you want to know a random story? You said you do weddings and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now, what if I tell you this? I say, look, my boy Tristan and I, we're going to pull up at the wedding, right? This is X price for the wedding. I want the full experience. I'm going to be taking all the professional photos. I'm going to have my fun boy over here. My bro, Jared, he's going to have the Polaroid. He's got plenty of film to last all night. The photos are y'all's. Y'all have already paid for them. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
Package deal.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, how cool would that be if you pulled up at Zilker and do you know how many photographers and videographers I have on my page from Austin that have asked me to invite them next time I go out? What if we pulled up and just fucking mobbed Zilker Park and we had 5 or 6 of us out there just shooting our own story and we're all telling our own version of the same story?
I'll down for that.
Wouldn't be hard,
That's
bro.
hard. And then we could
You
like,
talk about inspiring and creating people.
Yeah.
Bring fucking 20 of us out there and just pull up on somebody randomly for no reason.
For no
Make
reason.
them feel like a fucking legend.
Yeah, that's sick. I'm down for that.
I don't know how we would do that, but that's kind of like another crazy thing I want to do because I've had a lot of photographers reach out to me and be like, hey, I want to go out. And I'm like, I don't know how to like interject, like plug them in.
Yeah.
Because it also kind of like, it messes up what I got going. But at the same time, man, going to Zilker with 20 Austin creators, if look like what? Tell me that wouldn't blow your mind if you were chilling with your girlfriend and 15 photographers and videographers pulled up on y'all and were like, hey, can we take some pics? Take some
pics,
y'all
yeah.
cool with that?
I'll
Can we
offer
hang
you.
with y'all for like 30 minutes?
That'd be fun. Drop him a Google Drive or something.
Yes, dude, because everybody secretly fantasizes about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I wish 10 paparazzi folks would pull up on me right now. We got you, man. ATX paparazzi, man. I've already come up with this idea on my notes, man. I want to do this shit so fucking bad. Rainy on a Sunday.
On a Sunday, hell yeah.
On a Sunday, because it's small and like we could go in and out. And then by the time everybody realized what chaos is going on, we've already dipped out.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but
keep me in the loop. Keep me in the loop.
Yeah, bro. I'll put the shit together, Dan. I swear to God, I will.
Yeah, keep me in the loop. I'm down, man.
I'll do that shit, man.
Do you need anything else? Do you have anything else going on?
Man. I really appreciate you taking the time and letting me ramble here, man. I'd also love to pull up at the skate park sometime because I need some skateboarding and some rollerblading videos, man.
Oh, say less, bet. Yeah, I'm down.
Hey, bring all your homies. I'm dead ass serious, man.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see some crazy shit. I'll probably fuck some of the photos up, but I've been wanting to go to a fucking skate park. I've had my eyes on a skate park for like the last 3 weekends, and I hadn't pulled the trigger, man. I will pull up, man.
Yeah, bet. Say less. I like
that's a different aesthetic. You ain't seen that on my page yet. And I want to give the skating community.
Oh, the skaters would love that, man.
The recognition. I took a picture of some skaters. There's like 3 teenagers. They never uploaded the picture, but I want to give that love to that community, man, because you guys are important too, man. Y'all need y'all's flowers, and I'll do that. I just don't know really kind of what park to go to, what day of the week. I also want to go to a roller skating rink because that would be a cool picture.
We go to the rinks a lot, dude. Yeah, we're gonna hang out. We're just gonna hang out. We're gonna tap into the different scenes. We'll make it happen.
Bro. We're gonna get to the top, man. How long do you think it's gonna take us to get to the top of the mountain,
man? It depends.
Realistically,
we could do it. We could do it within 3 months. Like we can break you out. We can break you out, making like a great system for yourself, at least. Like, I can't guarantee anything because I'm still learning everything myself, but like I know this system can set you up.
Hey, I got the right person in my corner, man.
Yeah, I'm here to support. Like, dude, you have my number now. You can call me, you can text me. I'll guide you. I'll show you what I know. Like, I'm here for you.
Yeah, hell yeah. I appreciate this, man. It's weird to see somebody that's actually legit out here, bro. People have tried to pay me. I've had, and I won't keep you too long. We've been talking over an hour, and I'm sure you've got other things that you got to take care of. So I will end it with this question because I love picking your brain on this. But I've had maybe 3 different companies reach out to me about sponsoring me and shit, and I was like, man, I don't want to rock with this. One was like some taking Polaroids of dogs or something, and I was like, nah. And then, but it was for like a legit company. And it was like, if you take photos of animals or something, we'll like blah blah blah. And I was like, whatever. And so then the other one was from this place in Austin, actually, called We Brighten Teeth or something, or like We Whiten or something. And they were like, yeah, if you use this promo code, everybody that comes in that uses your promo code, you'll get like X amount of money. And I was like, okay, that sounds cool, but I ain't trying to do that. Like, that almost seems scammy to me in like some weird way, to where I don't want to be pushing that narrative.
No, I totally understand that.
Day, are you raising money for charity, or are you out here getting money?
Getting money,
like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up.
It was some lady that said she wanted to do a painting
of
one of my Polaroids, and that she was trying to like send me a electronic chair, some scam stuff, dude. I was like, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
But I haven't, Polaroid never responded. That dude never responded to me, but he still follows me.
Yeah.
So they know who I am, and I tag Polaroid and Polaroid Asia and all my stuff, and they always like it.
Hey, let's do this. Let's make because you're on his radar now. He's gonna see your he's gonna see your post when you post. Let's make this strategy so irresistible that when he sees it, he's like, I gotta get this guy on.
How do I do that though?
The strategies that we have, we just gotta make your page a little bit we gotta optimize your page a little bit more, and just keep bringing value and or entertainment to people, or both.
What do you get from my page when you look at it? Honest feedback. What do you think? What's the first thing you think when you hop on my page, or when you first got on there? Like, what the?
Let's see. Like, I think it's like I don't know how to really explain it. Like, you're there. Like, I don't know exactly. Like, you have your own space. The Polaroid. Like, you don't see this often on Instagram. At least I don't.
Right.
And so it's different. It's nice. It's refreshing. It feels more real. It feels more authentic. Because, like, you're not following what most of the crowd is doing.
Exactly. I'm doing something completely different.
Yeah, you're doing, like, yeah, yes.
Okay, that's good feedback, man. That's what I need, man. That shit helps me sleep at night, man.
Oh, and then going back to the sponsorships too, like, I'm very glad that you stuck and just said no. If you don't feel like it's right for you, just don't do it. Like, just make sure it aligns with the value of your brand and who you are, and stick with that.
I really want to put a lot of people on that I've taken pictures of.
Uh-huh.
Some of the women that I have on my page are like model-esque. And so I'm honestly, it's also an opportunity for everybody that I post. It's free promotion, free marketing for them. And it's also an opportunity that I want to open up some other doors for people that I post. I want to get a picture of you with your rollerblades. Let's find out a little bit more about this guy.
Yeah.
Why does he do that? Like, I want to push that narrative, because then you never know. My thing is, a rollerblading company may say, you know what? I like this dude. Let me fuck with him. And then you go do your thing. That's like another thing, because I've gotten a few girls on here that I've actually sent a DM to Kendra Scott and some of these boutiques and been like, man, y'all need to give them a chance.
Yeah.
Because they are that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you can make your page like a page of giving too. So, like, I mean, your page is already giving. You can make it you can make it even more. Like, what I did see too off of your main page is like the photos. Dude, you need to like capitalize on telling stories within your main feed photos. Like, you can either talk about like what inspired you to take that photo, or like what's going on within the photo. Like, I know visually.
Okay. Oh, good idea. Hold on, let me take a note of that.
I know, like, visually the photos like do tell a story, but if you do tell that within your caption, it will help you. And if you do, like, like, you like rizz up other people within the captions of those photos, or like you tag them, if you're able to get their Instagram and tag them within it, and then you start to pop up within their tagged on Instagram.
And that's like what I need.
Yeah, that's what you need. And so, like, because some people like to be like, like, what is it, spy snoozy?
Yeah.
Stalky, yeah, something like that. And so, like, they'll go to their friends like tagged photos, and they'll be like, oh shit, like, there's this like Polaroid thing, it's pretty cool. They click on it and they go over to your page, and that's just like bringing people over to your page in a different way. Like, behind the scenes. Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I tell people when they first join my page? Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party.
A little bit, hey, you may be a little late, but welcome in. Good to have you.
And then I do want to, like, I'll send you like a little like package of some of the things that we talked about today, just so you like have it. I do want to like point out, like, with the like tell stories within your captions, and don't forget to do the call to action, like at the very end. Just say like, don't forget to follow me or leave a comment or something.
Call to action. Let me type that in. Call to action.
Because like, you
make sure to follow or maybe share my page.
Yeah, share whatever you want, because it's gonna, like, each post could be different. It's just depending on what you're trying to do with that post. Like, if you're trying to get people over to like a YouTube video, you'd be like, go check out the YouTube video. Like, you have to be like very intentional with where you want to send the people, and like it really is very important. And I didn't put too much importance on this, but like, people will actually take action if you just like slightly tell them like, hey, follow me, and they'll be like, oh yeah, you're right, I don't follow you, like, boop.
Right. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do that for sure, man. Yeah, man, I'm excited, dude. This was a call I've been wanting to have for 3 months.
Fuck yeah,
and
man.
Seriously, dude, I like, in this space, I don't know if you'd agree with me on this or not, but it's so vague in this area that like you've been in and that I'm kind of in right now. to where if you're not connected with the right people, there's really no clear set path way to go. There's no anybody to reach out to, and you're being that for me right now, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
It's because I've been wanting to ask everything that I've asked you, and sometimes there's just nobody to ask. You can't get on Google or whatever browser you use, DuckDuckGo, whatever it is, and like type in how do I. But no, you're gonna get some general surface level bullshit from the internet, and then try to get conned into paying some exorbitant fee.
See,
you know, I'm like,
that was me, man. I got caught into those things, but I didn't like pay the fee. I was like, I'm gonna try to take everything that I've learned from like the information you gave me and experiment myself. And so like I had to go through the trenches and do all this shit. Like I had to experiment just to get to this level. And I've been talking a lot about like my strategy and the way I'm thinking on Instagram. But I don't know if like that.
Watching your videos and stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't know if like that's like the way I should be going about doing it, because I don't know if you've ever heard of human design.
I haven't.
You haven't? It's like a way that like it's very similar. It takes stuff from astrology, the Tao Te Ching, and like the what is it, early Myers-Briggs. I butchered that. But
yeah, I'm on Myers-Briggs.
They take aspects from that and like kind of like put a profile of like who you are. So you got projectors, manifestors, manifesting generators, and reflectors. So like there's like different types of energy types that people are like sectioned out into. And like I was a little like I didn't believe in it at first. But over time, I started to implement the strategies that that it gave me, and I started to see that it's working. And so for me, I'm a projector, and what it was telling me is, for me, I'm supposed to be here to guide other people. And like I see how it is all working out. Like that's kind of like why I'm here in the coaching area, and like it's like my life is flowing a lot more better when I'm in like this state. And like people have different energy types within human design, and I feel like I was like, my strategy for human design is wait for the invitation. And I wasn't necessarily like waiting for the invitation. I was kind of just like spewing it out there. Like I'm putting it out there for people to come to me, but like I don't know if those people are resonating with what I have to say.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, and like I'm like here, like I'm trying to like give all the value that I can, but I might be going about it the wrong way. And so I decided to like go into the stories or message people directly. And with the projectors in human design, it's really big that they work one-on-one with people. And so I was thinking that when I was on Instagram, I was probably like I can either tap in one-on-one through the screen with another person, but I'm also talking to a lot of people. And so at the same time,
that's next level stuff right there.
And for this, it's just me and you. Like it's just me and you talking. And so it's easier for me to like understand where you're at, meet you where you're at, and like guide you in the direction that you need to be for this, I guess, niche.
Yo, sure, man. No, hey, totally, dude. That's next level stuff. I'm totally rocking with it. I took the Myers-Briggs test. I'm an ENFJ. I'm totally everything you say. Talk about guiding people. I'm gonna say I do this shit every day.
Yeah,
it's just natural, man, for both of us, probably.
Yeah, if you're interested in it, we can look into your human design and just see if any of this stuff resonates with you. Because if you do, like, you could possibly implement like human design with your business strategy, so you can make your business just flow with ease.
I'm totally down to do that.
Yeah, because we'd rather have that
potential, man. You got a lot of potential, young man.
Appreciate it, man. I've been through some shit.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Me too. Can I ask you one more thing? And actually, it's not asking. I want to get your feedback on a marketing strategy that I did about 3 weeks ago.
Gotcha.
All right, so I know this cat. It's in 6 different bands, right? His name's Keezy. He's also my shoe plug. If you ever need some fire sneakers, let me know. Exclusive stuff. All right, so I met him one day when I was a month and a half ago. I was at a place, and I was like, hey, man, y'all are jamming out too hard. And I walked up to the Polaroid. With the Polaroid, he's like, oh, man, they got a Polaroid. He's got a Polaroid. So I'm like, man, let me do y'all's whole album in Polaroids. And they were like, bet. And they were like, okay, give us some time to think about blah, blah. In the meantime, come to our next show. Well, come to find out, Keezy, he's really the next musician to blow up out of Austin. Like, honestly and truly. He plays in 6 different bands. He's phenomenal. He sings better than CeeLo. And I told him one day, I met with him a couple of weekends ago on Sunday at Idle Hands. I said, man, where's the vibe at on Sunday? He said, Latchkey, Nether Hour. That's Rogan's favorite band. So I'm like, okay, I've been in the mothership. I got pictures and content with all the comedians up there on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not Polaroids. So I said, man, how can I tap in with Rogan and get him to discover my page? Because Rogan's the type of dude that'll think that shit's cool. And so I'm like, man, how do I tap in with them? So Keezy, he tells me, look, come to Latchkey next Sunday from 5 to 8. It's called the Sunday service. He said everybody in Austin's there. It's Joe Rogan's favorite band. And so I hop on their page, and I see they only got 10,000, 9,000 followers. So I'm like, okay, Rogan's only following a handful of people. If I go and take pictures of them and tag them, the chances of him seeing that picture and seeing what I do and what I'm rocking with are a lot higher than a van with 2 or 3 million followers. So that's exactly what I fucking did.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, but I could potentially be on his radar, and that's another goal of mine.
Dude.
I'm trying to find niche ways to get the right eyes on my page. This is what I did the other day with Austin. I mean, I could show y'all. I could get the right people to tap in, but I can't just have them look at my story. That don't mean shit.
Hey, I just say be consistent. Like you just gotta warm it up. Like the way you went about doing that, I'm telling you, so many people won't do that. That's like the backwards thinking that you're doing. Like the way that you know that Joe Rogan follows so many followers, and the way that you're going about to get yourself to be on his map is awesome. Like you're really putting in the work.
What do you think about that? Is that weird? Is that different? Do you think it's
I mean, okay, it could be weird to a point if you push it too much, but the way you're going about doing it, like you're being calculated with it. Like you're taking a calculated risk. You know, I don't see anything that's wrong with that.
okay?
Yeah, because like you're finding a way to get yourself in front of your target audience. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. That's business. That's marketing.
Man, how have you not worked for a damn marketing company, man?
I don't know, man. People, no, I don't.
Have you ever considered being a consultant? Because there's a niche avenue that you can get into that my godfather, who's like the Pope of Memphis, he's a news anchor. So that's kind of where I get my people skills from. He kind of raised me as a son.
Nice.
And so I've been out with him in Memphis a lot of times to where, like, he's interacting with people that have, like, oh, my God, you're so-and-so, you're a celebrity. So I've been around that my whole life in Memphis, being raised around him and seeing how he interacts with other people. And then when I take that from a business side of, like, man, trying to, like, get other people that tap in with other people to rock with me is probably the biggest challenge, man, because I've kind of, like, I was growing and growing and growing and growing. I started out with 7 followers, like, a month and a half ago, and now I've got almost 300. A lot of people from the outside looking in see 300 followers, and they're like, oh, well, that's a lot to me, because a lot of my followers are all tapping into my posts and pictures. Like, damn near at 300 people, I've got a large majority that are, like, committed. You know, and I've seen the growth, but I've kind of almost become stagnant to where it's kind of hard to grow to where I'm, 3 people unfollow me and 3 people follow me. And so I'm going backwards and I'm going forwards. And I don't have like a set number of followers that I want to like follow me. If at the end of the day, if all this fails, that's okay for me, because at the end of the day, I was really trying to just do the right thing for the community. But at the end of the day, too, I know I've got some momentum right now, and I need to take advantage of that.
Hey, you actually just brought up something that's really important. Let's set a goal.
Okay.
You want to try hitting like a certain amount of followers in a period of time? And then,
what do you think is feasible with what I got going on right now? If I really put the work in with the reels and I start trying to see, the thing with me is I have to adjust my page to adapt and keep people engaged, because I can't just keep uploading Polaroids with no captions, not telling a story.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, this is another Polaroid. And if it's not, a bad bitch, or if it's not something fucking cool of me at a concert and a badass rapper or musician, people aren't going to be intrigued, or, that's just what the feedback I've gathered. And I don't care about any of that stuff, but at the end of the day, it messes into like who's rocking with me and who's not. And I'm trying to tap into a larger following. Like with changing and adapting all the feedback that you've given me, if I work on that, man, in order to people get me tuned in and get me on a radar of like Polaroid and other companies that are like, okay, we'll rock with this. Because at the end of the day, what I do is going to put anybody in a good light. Mm-hmm. You're supporting the Austin community. You're supporting the youth. Like all that stuff puts companies in a good light, aka makes them look good. It's good PR for them. Once I get to like, I don't know how many followers get you on the radar, because the local bands that I all deal with, and I deal with a lot of them in Austin, mm-hmm. Communicating with them, a lot of these bands that are very talented, are up and coming, you're looking at like 3,500 followers, you know, and they're probably following 3,000, 2,500. The other hour, Rogan's band has 10 grand. So they're like a step up on everybody else. They're kind of like, and Keezy plays the drums for them. So they're kind of right there on the echelon to where, are they going to blow up or are they not? Mm-hmm. Most of my other local bands are like 3,000 followers. So when you get to like what about you? I mean, when you got to a certain point, when was it that you were like, okay, I'm here? Yeah. How many followers was it to where you're like, okay, I know what the fuck I'm doing here?
Honestly, I don't know. I would say, I don't know. It's different because I got to 270,000 like real quick, and I left all of that, and I started to build another page from nothing up to, and now it's the page that you're following now. It's like 3,000 something. But the difference between those is just like, yes, the follower count, but I was still able to like make money and still be like successful with sponsorships. Like I still had stuff that people wanted, and I didn't have that big following. And I don't think it's like necessarily having like the big following, but it's just it's like you can have a big following and no community, because I had a big following and I didn't have like a solid community behind it. I didn't know how to.
Okay. Yeah. Like you had 270,000 people following you, and maybe like 150 really rocking with you.
Yeah, like because I didn't put the effort in to tell stories. I didn't put the effort in to tell my story for other people to connect to me. I was kind of just like showing up and doing like cool tricks, and that's about it. Like mind-blowing stuff.
Do you ever regret that?
No.
When you look back at it, as far as and I hate to say regret, but just as a people person, like when you had that following, do you ever think, damn, I wish I could have told a story? Or are you the type of person that doesn't look at things like that?
Not technically. Like it does kind of suck, but like I learned so much from that. I just, it was like a perspective shift. Like I learned so much from that whole venture. Like I wouldn't be able to talk to you about this and like feel confident with everything that I'm doing if I didn't go through that situation.
Oh, big facts. Okay, yeah. I'm totally vibing with that.
Yeah, like that taught me a lot to like, even like I can even tell you like I can be that person that's been there and then started over again and done it again. And also like I can be that person that's like I know how it works. I can be there for you. I don't know how else to explain it.
Hey, bro, I believe you, and I trust you, man, and I think you're going to get me to the top. And I'm not going to, like, be that guy that just, like, blows you up all the time, but, you know, from time to time, I may still definitely lean on you for a lot of things, man. I need you to be my mentor, man.
Yeah, I got
need you to show me how the game works, man. I need you to put me on game, as we say in Memphis, and help me get there, man, and I'm going to take care of it, bro. I'm dead-ass serious, man, because ain't nobody else out here with this idea. Hey, everybody out here can have a Polaroid, but it's not me taking a picture.
True. Yep.
And that adds to the experience, Sam.
I like the confidence, man. This is what you need.
I'm dead ass serious, man. It ain't me taking a picture of somebody else. You're not getting the full experience, man. I've had people cry in my arms.
In your arms?
Take a picture of them.
That's good.
Dead ass serious, man.
Feel the emotions.
Folks being in prison and stuff and not seeing their family for a couple of years.
Wow.
I just asked a dude one day, hey, man, do you want to take a picture? He's like, man, I'd love to, man. I hadn't seen my sister in 2 years. Mm-hmm. Straight up. It's not on my page. I've got the photo on my phone. And the dude asked me to step outside and, like, hugged me, man, and started crying. Grown-ass man. You know, so this does have the impact to make a change, and so yeah, man. I really appreciate you taking the freaking hour almost 31 minutes of your life.
I appreciate you taking a chance on me, man.
Yeah, bro. I believe in what you got going on, man. You need to start a little consulting firm or something, man.
I'm trying.
Seriously, the hardest part for most people is to take the first step. When you start your business, if you choose to start your own business, just on some sales-minded shit, the hardest part for most people to start their own business is thinking that they have to have the next great idea or thinking that they have to bring something. No, start your own business. It's $500 to get your own business license. Start your business and change and adapt and grow and evolve with your business. You may start doing consulting for creators and influencers or Instagram people or whatever, the social media influencers.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? There's a potential for you to transition and go into marketing for rollerblading company and then coaching them. Like, that's the part of business that's beautiful to me, is that a lot of people don't even think. When Sony, the company, first started their operations, they were making fucking microwaves.
Oh.
You see
You
see how
expansion.
they evolved there, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, Johnson & Johnson, they started out making talcum powder, and now they're doing vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
3M, the guy that started that, 3M, the reflective stop signs and all that stuff, construction, they started out making adhesive, and now they're all,
now they're here.
They're everywhere,
that's
man.
Crazy.
You really need to consider that, man, seriously.
Yeah.
When you get to that point to where you feel like okay with that, because the hardest part for people out here is to just take the first step. $500 for a business license, and come up with a business name and rock with it.
And go
and
with
roll
it.
with it and figure it out.
I like getting people
set
started.
Your culture, bro. Like, if you do start your own consulting business, you're the type of intellectual of enough of a person that can understand what I'm about to tell you. If you can start your own consulting business and you can come up with some pillars and values and things that are important to you to keep as a culture within your company, that is the most important thing you can start in a business. And if you can establish that and stand on that, no matter what, man, you'll go to the moon.
Yup. You're totally right. I need to get focused on that.
So that's the hardest part, man. But I really appreciate you calling me, man. And this is I can't wait to get off the phone with you, man.
Bet.
And start working on some of these reels, man.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the goals.
Goals.
Let's not do followers. Let's not worry about the followers right now. Let's worry about implementing kind of like the stuff that I was talking about. So like, I'll send you a few things that like few steps that you can have. I do want you to, like, if you can, just start posting once a day on your main feed, and get those stories out. Like, just work on a story a day.
What about the real videos? Like, not the reels, but I'm just saying, like, videos and content that I have that is not Polaroid material. Do you think I still need to upload that? Because I've got some cool shit that people will tap into. If
you think it's cool, totally upload it. And also, like, don't forget that you can use the reels as like a testing ground if you like make videos and stuff. Just test. Have fun with it, see what works, and then capitalize on it.
You can do reels with videos. I've seen that.
And
it's just different though. What could you help me edit this video with this the daughter? And let me ask you a question about that too, real quick. I swear to God, it's my last question.
You're good.
So Bono's daughter, the video that I've got, it's like a minute and like 30 seconds of me talking to her. She's a model. She's beautiful. She's got the foreign accent. I'm in a place that I had no business being. It was $500 to $15,000 per ticket. Your boy snuck me and my two friends in there for $20. Now, when I get in there and I interview her, there's a lot of cussing. There's a lot of things that are said that could probably get her in trouble, as far as like, I'm like, hey man, are y'all rocking with Conor McGregor? They're like, no, blah, blah. Are y'all rocking with Paddy the Baddy? He's another Irish UFC fighter. They're like, oh yeah. That could be trouble, and I ain't trying to get sued out here. That's why I've been sitting on a video. I reach out to her and asked her if it was okay for me to post it, if I edited it. I have her brother's number. I texted him like a month ago. He hadn't responded. I Instagrammed him. He hadn't responded. I'm like, what do I do with that? I mean, could I get in trouble if I post that?
Dang, yeah, I don't know. That's tricky. Cause like, I mean, I feel like
they'd sue my ass.
Honestly. I feel like I don't know. my thoughts are like maybe you possibly can post it, and if they do ask you to take it down, that's when you would just take it down.
Yeah. Immediately. I got you. No worries. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but I totally understand too.
Could you guide me on how to edit the video, or do you have any suggestions on how to blurt the cuss words out to where it's not sloppy?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I could do that. I love that video editing, man. Like that's my fucking jam.
Could you make this video cool, and could I trust you if I send you this video?
Yeah.
That you'll make it good.
Yeah. The thing is though, I want to come to the place to like empower you to like I want to teach you how to do it.
Oh man, I fucking love that, dude.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm like, it makes me nervous and scared because I don't know where to start.
Oh, dude, I got you. We got this, man. Say less. Well,
can you add that to the notes of the thing that you're gonna send me?
Yeah, I could do that. Just how do you want the video editing? Because it might be easier if I'm able to either screen share with you or see you in person.
Hey, bro, I've already done set on the video since October of last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, hell, I save it next time we meet up. Let's go have a beer or something somewhere, or if you don't drink, I'll go have some lunch with you somewhere, and we can all just kind of fucking brainstorm, man.
Yeah, I'm totally game for that, man.
And I'll hold on to the video and edit it because I want it to be done the right way, man. If I upload it right now,
yeah,
it's still gonna do numbers, but I want to put my own spin on it and put it in a good way. So
yeah, dude, say less. I love that.
Yeah, just text me sometime you're available, man. I'll come meet up with you and your girlfriend and have lunch or dinner, or fucking meet y'all at the skate park, whatever.
Right.
And I'll bring my laptop and all that.
All right, Jeb, bet. I'm down for that.
Well, man, I really appreciate you, man.
Same to you, man.
Solid for this one, man.
Hey, I also did record a little bit of the conversation. Is it okay if I use that for some of the content?
I don't care.
You okay?
I don't care.
Bet.
Do it, man.
Hell yeah.
They're going to love the accent out here, man.
Dude, your story, man, is beautiful.
Yeah, record that shit, upload it. And I got a voice recorder myself, but I ain't record you, man.
Yeah.
And if you want, bro, send me a message with your email, and I'll email you over a few beats. If I email all of them, it's going to take forever to upload.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll email you a few of my favorite beats that I made, man.
Will do. Bet.
All right, bro. Keep grinding.
All right, you too, man. You have a wonderful evening. It's great talking to you.
Likewise, man.
Bet. All right, see you.